Hello everybody, this is Gareth Cahoon Speaks back here with another video. I'd like you to hit the subscribe bar, give me a thumbs up if you like the video, or hit the notification bell to be notified when I post my next post. Or otherwise you can donate to my ministry and the charities that I support at garethcahoon3@gmail.com on PayPal. Or otherwise you can look me up on my X and TikTok and YouTube accounts. And do you see the videos, especially on YouTube and X, where you can see the videos that get banned on other social media sites? And you can also scroll down to my last added videos and my recently added videos, so you can see my created playlists, and they're quite fun and quite um, intelligible, where there's news about Israel, there's news about the United States, world news, Christian news, um, all sorts of news, how wars going on, and everything is there for you to look up. This one here is also former Israeli spy chief says Mossad toured Iran's Fordow nuclear site. Former Mossad chief Yossi Cohen revealed Tuesday that the Israeli intelligence agency had gained extensive knowledge of the Fordow site, one of Iran's most famous nuclear facilities, saying that the Mossad's personnel had toured the site many times. We toured the Fordow nuclear site many times in order to understand the site, Cohen stated at the Galilee conference. He did not elaborate on whether he was referring to remote monitoring or whether Mossad agents had physically entered the covert underground facility. Cohen also strongly praised the United States bombing of Fordow during the Operation Midnight Hammer, which severely damaged the facility. Its bombing by the Americans is fulfillment of all my dreams, Cohen emphasized. The United States strikes, along with Israeli attacks during the 12-day war in June 2025, known in Israel as Operation Rising Lion, severely damaged Iran's three main nuclear facilities, Fordow, Natanz, and Isfahan. We have degraded their program by 1 to 2 years. At least intel assessments inside the department assessed that Pentagon spokesman Sean Parnell stated at the time. The Iranian regime's Atomic Energy Organization, however, sought to downplay the extent of the damage, claiming it was limited. Limited damage was caused to several areas of the Fordow enrichment site, and we had already removed a significant portion of the equipment and materials. Therefore, there was no extensive damage, and there are no concerns about contamination, claimed Behrouz Kamovadi, and deputy head of the spokesman of Tehran's Atomic Energy Organization. Cohen also addressed reports that Iran is approaching the nuclear weapons threshold, assessing Tuesday that uranium enrichment is to 60% still far from a bomb. That assessment differs from that of the United States nuclear expert David Albright, who has previously assessed that 60% enriched uranium could potentially be enriched to weapons grade within a matter of weeks or even days. Israeli officials have also been divided over the extent of the damage to Fordow. Some Israeli experts reportedly told the Jerusalem Post that the facility has been destroyed, while others have argued that more evidence is needed before drawing such a conclusion. The Iranian regime has similarly disputed the extent of the damage to Natanz. Kamovadi argued that the United States and Israel strikes primarily damaged the above ground portions of the facility, while claiming that its underground facilities sustained only limited damage. The senior Iranian regime official vowed that whatever damage was caused to Tehran's nuclear program, we will build them in a much better way. Meanwhile, it was reported last month that the Iranian regime has begun moving nuclear centrifuges to Pickaxe Mountain, a covert, heavily fortified underground facility located deep inside Pickout Mountain near Natanz. Tehran's reported goal is to protect the remaining core of its nuclear program from potential future United States or Israeli airstrikes. The United States President Donald J. Trump has previously warned that the United States could strike the Pickaxe facility. Pickaxe is a possible target to a nice big fat shot right near the front door, Trump revealed in an interview with a talk show host Hewitt. The Iranian Ayatollah regime has repeatedly denied seeking to develop nuclear weapons, claiming that its nuclear program is intended solely for peaceful civilian purposes. Western intelligence agencies, however, dispute Tehran's claims. Iran has already insisted on enriching uranium to near weapons grade levels, despite the lack of civilian applications for such enrichment, while placing significant proportions of its nuclear program in heavily fortified underground facilities. The Iranian Ayatollah regime, which chants death to America and death to Israel and death to Britain and death to the West, has also openly called for the destruction of the one and only Jewish state. This is the Iran we know, the child abused and rapist terrorists that we know they are. And the best thing that Israel and America ever done was take out that child abusing Ayatollah Khomeini. Shalom, Maranatha, and Hallelujah.